Some place.
A nice story. And Jazz, you've come across some other positive
Well, particularly stories to do with the Second World War, because at the end of the Second World War, there were still people in prisoner of war camps, and they weren't allowed home immediately. And many of them chose to stay here. And of course, during the war, they couldn't fraternize with the British, but some of them were able to do so, working on farms and things. And there were romances gradually blossoming. But until 1947, you could not marry a German prisoner of war. It was against the law. 1947 in July, the law changes, and within a year, wait for it, there are some 796 British girls and young women who choose to marry German prisoners of war.
They were holding back all that time.
And we have discovered that one of these girls is now a one-show viewer. A girl, then called June, who married Heinz Fellbrich in 1947. And her husband, Heinz, was still a prisoner of war. At the end of the day, he had to go back to the camp. But they were allowed to marry, they got married, and this is a picture of them on their wedding day. And you see, at the end of the day, when dusk falls, he goes back to 402 PW Camp, somewhere near Southampton. There she is.
That's a musical. A lot of a musical.
It is definitely. So
and it has, what's lovely is it has a happy ending, because for 6 months he's there in the POW camp, then he comes out, and they live together for 60 years. This is them at their Diamond Jubilee. June and Heinz. Isn't that a lovely story?
Yes, it's lovely.
And so, June, we send you a
She is watching. We know she's watching.
Not feeling too well.
No, she's not. Hello,
I hope
June.
this will cheer her
Get
up.
well
It's a
soon.
wonderful story.
The kissing love does change everything. Love changes everything, yeah.
And if you want, I mean...